Welcome to Shomach Shov on the Daf Shir sponsor Lo Nishma Sam Yaakov Shalom Ne'abas Yitzchok. We're holding over the Zara Daf Samech. The Gemara with base refers to what the Mishnah said, that if a goy fell into a pit of wine, so then the wine is not also. Says the Gemara, what it means, it fell to the pit, it came out of there dead. Aval, olo chai osir. But if he comes out alive, then it's also. The Gemara explains, because then it's going to be moedit his for the Zara that he was saved. Now, the halakha Shulchan Aruch in Yerideo Siman Shin Lametes Sif Hey, based on the Rishonim, is that the minhag is lishpoich kol hamayim she'uvin shebeshchunas hameis. If someone dies, if there's a Yisrael who dies, so all the water in that area you need to throw away. Why is that so? So as the Shach brings, what this Beis Yosef quotes, is either to tell everybody that someone died because we don't want to come and say it, we don't want to say the bad news. So beginning not to speak about bad news, a person should not say that someone died. So the way to show it is throwing away the water. But the second reason is because Malach HaMovis puts into the water tipas dam mace. He puts one drop of blood from the mace, and that affects all the water in the area, therefore we throw away the water. Now the shaila is, what happens if the mace is not a Jew, if he's a goy? Do we say also that the water is also or not? So the chidah over there in that same Siman Shin Lametes, and his Sefer Birkei Yosef, he has this suffix, what about a goy? And he paskins the chumrah, that even if you have a goy in the neighborhood, you have to throw all the water which is there. So in Charles V'Tshuvis, Meishiv Dvorim, in Yerideo Siman Reishud Aleph, brings a raya from our Gemara against the Chidah. Because in our Gemara, this guy who died, he came out of the bucket, came out of the pit of wine. We say the wine is mutter. So he says, yes, we're talking the minhag to throw the liquids. We talk about liquids only about water, we're not talking about wine. But when the mace was in the wine, l'chora, if you're saying that you're choishesh to Malach HaMovis, putting a drop of the mace into the water, so kol sheken, if he died in the wine, then there should be the drop of the mace, and the wine should not be drinkable. How do you allow people to drink the wine that the mace was in it? So he says from here, you see a raya brura, that by a goy you don't have this issue of the tipas dam, the blood coming from the mace by Malach HaMovis. And just to add to this another nekudo, and the Sefer Shem Mishimin, and Yerideo Siman Daled, he brings this discussion. And he said he heard from the rabbi Mechaber of Shar Osher that said that you have a Kabbalah, that the Malach HaMovis that kills Yisrael is not the same Malach HaMovis that kills the Goy, it's a different Malach HaMovis. And when the Malach HaMovis of the Goy kills the Goy, he doesn't put a drop of him into the waters of Yisrael. And he continues to say that all the other reasons that's brought down why we throw the waters doesn't apply to a Goy. And of course, this idea of the Malach HaMovis doesn't apply based on what he says. So we're not knowing this when a goy dies in the neighborhood. And he concludes over there that if the Chidah would see the tshuva that speaks about it, he himself would change his mind, and therefore he paskins aloch l'maisa that you don't throw the water by a goy. Anyone who wants to join the Shomach Shava email list to WhatsApp group, please email shomachshava@gmail.com.